How are you? How are you? Fuck, I'm losing my shit right now. Okay, context. What the? Why do I hear myself? What? Oh, I think I'm hearing myself through spirits. Nah, who cares? Who knows? Yeah, I am hearing myself through a stream. Bam, gone. Okay. So, I think if you're in my server, you know what we're doing today, okay, guys? JFK Artillery? No, that's not me. So, today is the first time that we're gonna be doing something I'd like to keep as a reoccurring thing. We're gonna be learning about something through one of my friends. Yeah. Just messaging a few people before I do, telling them not to fuck with gang. Learning about Saiyan pride. Pride in the Saiyan race, you know? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Oh, I was just sent a JoJo gift because I'm learning about gay people. Is this accurate? I don't know. Gang. Today, we're with gang.
Gang.
Actual real gang. I'm gonna keep my music going if that's okay. A little quieter though.
That's perfectly fine.
Alright. There is gay people in JoJo. I would have never guessed that a bunch of big burly men would gay.
1 sec.
Here we are. We're gonna be looking at this through the Discord stream, alright? I'm pretty sure this works. So just, you know, tell me whenever you're Tell me whenever you're ready. This is gonna be wild. I plan it. I hate that fucking thing. I hate him. I hate him so much. That fuck ass gecko. So I hate him. I despise him. I hope he dies.
But he's beautiful.
He's not. He's yellow and pink.
Look at him. Look at him. He's so happy.
I'm not. This is so cute looking. Don't ever call my stream cute. This is a Sigma male only stream, okay?
That's crazy.
Only real Sigmas hate everything all the time. Yeah, this music is a little bit loud. I'll lower it a little more.
I can't tell because
Waiting for
because apparently you could hear
I
yourself.
could hear it, yes.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
that's crazy because I had it at 1% volume. Hold on. You hear it?
I muted your stream, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, good, because I just...
How do I make this little louder without making it too loud? Just go there.
Sorry.
Alright.
I'm hearing my cough and echo. That was funny.
Tell me, what does it mean to have Saiyan pride? Teach me.
Alrighty, are you ready for this?
Tell me,
Sir
right
Arthur.
now. Yes, you know it. Mr.
Right.
Arthur Artillery.
Let's jump into this presentation.
Tell me.
Yes, I'm nervous, everybody, so I apologize ahead of time.
Everyone judge her immensely, okay?
Don't judge
You
me.
may
Don't
give
judge
criticism.
Me. No judging.
And, you know, you may hate. I don't care.
Alrighty, are you ready for this, Wolf? We can go to the next slide to see what we're going to be talking about today.
Pride.
Yes.
If only Vegeta
Pride
was
flags
here.
that we're going to be going over today are the umbrella flags, sexual orientation flags, gender identity and expression flags, and the intersectionality pride flags.
What the fuck is an intersectionality?
You will
That was
learn.
exciting.
Yes, you guys will learn what
Okay,
that
good.
means
I feel dumb.
in the further slides. Do you have any questions so far other than
I
that
will
question?
not be going through a JoJo arc after this. Do not tell me that.
You have to go through a JoJo arc after
I
this.
watched
You're gonna,
JoJo's part 1
you're
and
gonna
2. I thought it
feel
was ass.
like you need to.
I don't like
You can
JoJo's.
go ahead and click to the next slide, Wolf, and we can learn more about our umbrella flags.
Oh my god, it's a ghost from Pac-Man!
Yes, they're very gay
How the
here,
fuck do
though.
you make all
however.
this? Did I give you like a week for this?
I made it in Canva, and I feel like I took more than a week making this, and I also did a lot of it last minute, so there's that.
Oh, okay.
So umbrella flags are just like general flags that represent a broader spectrum of the community. You see the flags we're going to be talking about right here. We can go on to the next slide.
I can't understand. Repeat this whole slide. I'm not understanding.
Repeat the whole slide?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. You were talking too fast.
Broad terminology.
Yeah, so this is like the broad flags that we're going to be talking about.
You're still
we're
talking
go
too
through
fast.
each
Talk
flag
slower.
individually.
That's too slow.
Why
Why are the ghosts here? Oh, where did they go? What
It's
the?
okay because
Oh, did you hit next? Okay,
who's Gilbert
perfect.
Baker?
Perfect. Gilbert Baker is the creator of the original Pride flag, represented on the
Only
left-hand
real
side.
OGs will get this.
You can go ahead and click one more time.
Why'd they
I
get
think.
rid of the pink and the purple? She did it.
Technical difficulties on my end. My thing froze.
Huzzah! I get to look! Working with friends, he died and sewed this first rainbow flag. The first rainbow flags are June 20th. So that's why it's June, isn't it? The pride. Oh, created to replace a Nazi relic. Are we allowed to say Nazi? Are we allowed to do that?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Hot pink.
The Nazi relic that it replaced was the pink triangle that they put on people's clothes to help differentiate them from normal straight people, I assume.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
So explain to me the colorings now.
The colorings of the traditional pride flag are as stated right there, which is... Hold on, sorry.
Chat, this is great.
Yes. So the hot pink represents sex, red represents life.
Why does
orange
pink represent
healing.
sex? Tell me. Why sex? Why pink?
You know,
Why?
that's just the colors that they chose. They don't go into greater detail about it really.
Why isn't
but
green life?
throughout all the other flags, the colors
green
kind
is
of
nature.
change what they represent.
Nature?
So like
I
the other
love
flags that we'll go
nature.
through, you'll see that they kind of mean different things depending on who creates the flag.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the traditional pride flag
Wait!
is
Fucking people who
Yes.
like turquoise could do magic?
magic and art, my dude. Like,
What?
you know, queer people are just magical, you know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're in this. Violet equals spirit? So is your name like Violet?
Yeah. That's why. No.
Why did I
That-
just
that would
hear?
be
Why did I
pretty
just
cool.
hear a fucking? Oh, Musebeast.
What happened?
She
happened?
what's the thing called? Fuck. Subscribe. Yeah. Thank you.
Woohoo!
That's my first donation in months. Thanks to the gays. Yes.
The gays! Wolf, you can click to the traditional
Yay!
pride flag.
Oh, I need to silence my phone. Hold on. This is important.
No problem.
After the
Let me know when you're ready. So Harvey Milk was the first openly gay elected official in California. And he is actually the one who asked Gilbert Baker to create the original pride flag.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he died or was assassinated, Harvey Milk, people wanted to show their pride more, so the flags were more in demand. But because of manufacturing issues, they got rid of some of the colors and also design issues. So yeah, but this flag, the traditional pride flag, has represented the community for over 40 years and is the most commonly known flag.
So they got rid of the magicalness. So no people can't do magic anymore.
They had to hide that. They didn't want people to know, like, you know, how magical your community could be, you know.
So like, are you like one of those TikTok fairies who are like, my mom's a fairy hunter, and I have to not be caught? You know, you like one of those?
What is that?
Yeah,
I don't know. This is my first time hearing it.
Yeah, that's crazy. What side of
Nothing.
TikTok are you on?
I'm just insane. I'm just insane. My fault.
I see. No, you're not.
Wait,
insane at
I should have
all.
painted my hair rainbow for this stream. Ah, fuck.
Oh, what? That would have been epic.
Never mind.
You can click to the next slide, Wolf. Thank you very much.
Philippinen?
Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. I know what that's
Yeah. So we have the Philadelphia Pride flag and the Progress Pride flag. The Philadelphia Pride flag is the most criticized design because it includes the people of color, the black and brown stripes, which symbolizes the communities of color and their contribution to the movement. This flag was unveiled in 2017.
I don't know if I could say that. Never mind.
What's the question? Or
Nothing.
what did you want to say?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
So I can't say that. Fuck. Never mind.
What is it? Wait, no.
Nothing. Go. No. Continue.
Okay. Then continue on with the Progress Pride flag. It introduced the chevron, which is just like that, the triangle shape on the left-hand side. It was actually strategically placed on the left-hand side to represent that there is still a lot of, how do I say this? There's still like a lot of progress to be made. So it's on the left-hand side.
The world sucks. Everyone sucks, and no one can be happy without someone else hating them. That's what you meant to say.
Basically, yeah. You know, there's always gonna be hate. So that's why it's on the left-hand side to show that, you know, we can continue to move forward. The designer is the activist Daniel. I don't know how to say his last name, honestly.
Daniel.
Quasar.
A dumb name.
This flag went viral in 2018. It combines the aspects of the Philadelphia Pride flag and transgender flag, and also represents marginalized communities of colors and those living with HIV/AIDS, and those who have also died because of the AIDS epidemic.
Are we gonna go over what AIDS is? Because I actually don't know still.
I don't have any notes on that, but
It's transferred through sex. I know that. Just continue on, okay.
Yes, continuing on past the epidemic that is very sad.
Honor amongst
Yes.
Saiyans.
We have the Intersex Inclusive Progress Pride flag, which is the most up-to-date flag today, which was unveiled in 2021.
Why is it short?
Why is it shorter? Honestly, that made me so mad that it was short like that. I don't think it's supposed to be, but just the picture I so happened to find kind of made it look short like that. I know, I'm so sorry. I tried so hard to like fix
AIDS
that.
is an immune system compromising disease. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
We should get rid of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would be nice. So with the Intersex Inclusive Progress Pride flag is just like an update of the previous flag we looked at, which includes the intersectionality flag, which is the yellow and purple that's right there. The circle represents being unbroken and whole, which helps represents the right to their own body and choosing what they can do with their body, basically.
So it's like... No, I don't know a good example for this.
Just like wholeness and like, you know, that they're not broken as people just because, you know, they fit into more than one group.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then the queer flag is kind of
What
the
does
least
queer
known.
mean? Please tell me. I still to this day
Queer
get
mean?
confused on what it means. Why is DeviantArt there?
Because a DeviantArt creator created that flag.
What?
Yeah. So, so
Oh.
you kind of want to know what queer means
Little bit,
more
yeah.
so? What's the best way I can describe queer? It's like a term used to express like a spectrum of identities.
So could I just call anyone in the LGBTQ queer?
Basically, that word has become more reclaimed, and people use it to express like I said, like a broader spectrum of things, which includes like non-binary people, like gender expressing.
Wait, I'm reading right now. I see. So the queer pride flag represents everyone in the community as in one flag.
Yeah,
I get it. I see.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. The pink and blue stripe represent same gender. Orange and green stripes represent non-binary and gender non-conforming individuals. The black and white stripes represents asexual, aromantic, and the agender community.
Woo.
Just as a clarity thing, the dictionary definition of queer is people who are not heterosexual or cisgender or who reject traditional
You can't
labels
say cis. Elon Musk banned
or
it on
their
Twitter.
gender or sexual orientation.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh.
Yeah, Elon Musk is a fucking bastard.
That's so strange and good to know.
He's so mean to people, yet he's so easily offended. It's kind of funny.
That is crazy.
He gets fucked up in his QRTs.
Those flags were like the overview, like umbrella flags. Do you have any questions before we move on to the sexual orientation flags?
Yeah! Sexual orientation!
You can go ahead and move on to the next slide, Wolf.
Oh.
I love Game Boy. Lesbians.
Go ahead and click.
Why is my Game Boy telling me about lesbians?
Yeah.
Mario, what happened?
that is a computer.
No.
We have the lesbian, trans inclusive, gay mans, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, demisexual, aromantic, demi-romantic, polyamory, and polysexual flags that are
I'm scared. There's
going
too
to be
many
talked
words
about
here.
in the next few. I know.
Why
I actually
does
got
this
really
look like the Call of
overwhelmed
Duty
researching some of these stuff. Yeah, there's like a lot. Like I said, I didn't even do all the flags that there is. I just did like the more known and the ones that like represent like more of the community, I guess.
I understand.
Yeah.
Let's learn about what lesbians are. Holy shit,
Heck
Steven
yeah.
Universe!
Well, I'm glad you know that.
Wait, no,
here on
I
the
know
left
these
you can
characters.
see-
That one's Pearl. That one's from the Has-Been show. That one's from
Yes,
Scott
yes.
Pilgrim. That one's
Yes,
Garnet.
yes.
That one's
Yes,
Owl
yes.
House. That one's Undyne Undertale. I don't know anyone else here. I know one from Cyberpunk.
I'm so
but
proud of
that's
you.
it.
Yeah, that one, I actually don't know her name, but during my research, I found that
Is it
she has
Vi? No.
a very like queer story in the game.
There's a bug on my screen.
The ones that you didn't name, we have the couple from Sailor Moon. We have
Kina, I
Ellie,
am not
believe,
going on a gay arc. I'm
from
just
The Last
learning.
of Us.
Yeah,
And
Alex from
then-
Last of Us. Tomoyo.
Tomoyo.
She's gay? I mean, lesbian?
Yep, she is confirmed lesbian in the second game, I believe. Like she has like a whole arc kind of exploring that. But anyways, you can see the 3 flags over the years right here on the left-hand side.
Aren't all
We
the
have
gems in
the-
Steven Universe gay? Or lesbian?
Actually,
They're all
they
girls?
aren't.
Why are they all girls?
A majority of them are, but not all of them represent represent the lesbian pride flag. Yeah. Like I think I have
see.
more characters later on for the other flags, so you'll see. But For the 3 flags that we have in question, we have the Labrie's lesbian flag, which is the first one ever created, the purple one with the little double axe up on the upper
Damn.
left-hand corner.
That looks like a Viking flag.
Yeah, a lot of people actually wanted this one to be reclaimed because they really liked how empowering the Labries are. And
It's very violent.
lesbians used to wear like little necklaces with that axe on it to help represent and self-identify as lesbian back in the 70s and 80s. And the triangle again is a nod to the Holocaust and how lesbians were targeted. So that's why this flag
is the
kind
Holocaust
of like,
so
out of date.
built into this?
Yeah, because you know, the queer people unfortunately were very targeted during that time. So there's a lot of history there. Yeah. The next one, you might have heard of this, is the lipstick lesbian flag, which
I've never
gained a
seen
lot
that.
of
I was looking at it. It
popularity in
looks like
2010.
a thing from a game I've played.
Oh, what game?
Hotline Miami.
What the heck is that? Yeah, that one's the lipstick lesbian flag. However, it was not received very well because it was very exclusionary towards like masked lesbians. And then the final flag, which was created in 2018.
What's a masked lesbian?
A masked lesbian is a female who presents with more masculine features or dresses more masculine. So the lipstick lesbian like only caters to feminine presenting lesbians. So, you know, long hair, makeup, skirts, basically. So that's why the new one was created in 2018 by Emily Gwen.
Setsy knows what I'm talking about. Could you tell me why there's a Sims thing right below Pearl's hand?
Oh, you noticed? Well, because, you know, the Sims can be whatever they want.
Okay.
And like I think literally in every single game from the first Sims, like you could have any type of relationship. You could have a girl-on-girl relationship.
But in Persona 5, I can't date a dude. Okay.
Actually,
whatever, man.
During my research, apparently you can't. But I'll go into that more later on. So for the flag colors here, dark orange for gender nonconformity, middle orange for independence, light orange for community, white for unique relationships to womanhood, light pink for serenity and peace, middle pink for love and sex, and dark pink for femininity.
Femininity.
You
slay,
I wouldn't
sister.
have been able to read that.
Let it hang, girl.
What does that mean? You can move on to the gay man's flag.
That's the one! That's the one I've been wanting to know!
This one?
Yeah! I saw it on Dead by Daylight!
Gay men's flag.
Mm-hmm. I know... Why the fuck is there so many has-been characters here, man?
So many, there's only one!
It's enough. There's another Scott Pilgrim. And then Owl House.
Did you know this guy's name? He's from Dragon Ball. He's the only gay representation.
Is he the guy that Krillin was like, gay people could be gay? I mean, bad?
I think so. I guess, like, his name literally translates to, like, man love or something. Wolf, do you remember what his name was? I forget.
Hold on.
I don't remember everyone from original Dragon Ball.
It is Otokosuki.
Oh, wait, my hair is blocking the screen. Hold on.
Otoko meaning man, and Suki meaning love. So it's Otokosuki.
Guys, look, it's a Dragon Ball reference.
I tried really hard.
Martial arts tournament.
But there wasn't, at least in like my research, there wasn't a lot of LGBT representation in Dragon Ball. There was a few, but then like when I kept like deep diving, it would be like, oh, this is not confirmed. Like this is just speculation and stuff like that. So I didn't want to add them just in case. Like I didn't want to.
Are you talking about Caulifla and Kale?
I think so. Yeah. Are they the ones who are supposed to be lesbian?
I don't know if they're lesbians or sisters.
According to my,
it's not confirmed.
Yeah, according to my research, it's just like a really like close friendship. That's why I didn't add them.
I honestly thought they were sisters first time I watched.
Interesting.
I mean, Kale calls her sis, but like whatever.
Yeah. this flag over here on the right hand side was the first proposed gay flag, but it had no real meaning, no meaning for the stripes, and it was considered exclusionary to trans men. So in 2019, the Tumblr user Gay Flag Blog created a more inclusive
Gay what?
Gay Flag Blog.
Okay. Whatever you say, man.
Yeah, that's just their username, you know. So it is what it is. Green stands for community, teal for healing, mint for joy, white for non-cisgender gay men, light blue for pure love, purple for fortitude, and indigo for diversity.
So what does this flag mean again? I kind of blanked out.
It just it's a trans inclusive gay men's flag, so it represents, you know, man on man love.
Uh-huh.
Even if you are a trans man as well.
Okay.
Because this first flag over here that was proposed specifically excluded like trans men for some reason. I don't remember who tried creating the flag at first, but then it basically was repurposed, and I think the colors were slightly changed. I don't know if you can really tell the difference between these two flags.
I see the difference. It's one's
yeah. Yeah, so they slightly changed it to give it actual meaning and represent the community more inclusively.
Okay. Now, who's the motherfucker with the blue hair and the big ass nose?
He's from oh my goodness. He's from a show on Netflix that actually got canceled. He is a trans man who loves man.
I don't like
so
him.
Why not? He has a really good storyline.
He
I can't remember the name of the
storyline, but his nose is really distracting.
Was it an Infinity Train?
No, it's not Infinity Train. It's like a newer Netflix show, where he like works at like a carnival. And I remember the first 2 episodes he lives at his job because like his family still calls him by his dead name. So it's a really good show. I really like urge you to watch it if you ever have the time or are interested. Very good trans representation in his character.
Very epic.
Yes, yes. You can move on to the next slide if you don't mind, Wolf.
Sorry, I was trying to Google it.
Bisexual!
Oh yeah, thank you, Setsu.
That's
the Dead End
Dio.
Paranormal Park.
Oh.
That's Dio.
Setsu.
That's a guy.
Yes, it is.
That's that's Luz.
Well, this is news
That's
to me.
Korra.
I didn't know Hatsuharu was bi. Well, it makes sense.
Joker from Persona 5 and
Yes,
Harley
so-
Quinn from Batman.
Yes.
And wait, Wendy's bisexual? I didn't even know that.
Yes,
What?
yes. Yeah.
And then
The
Sakura's
creator.
brother, Toya?
Yeah.
Princess
These are
Bumblebee.
all very
I knew that
good
too.
by representation. Yeah, for the Joker thing, apparently I don't want to spoil it. Have you beat the game,
Which
Arthur?
game?
I don't know if you've played it or seen it. Persona
what
5.
game? Yeah, of course I have. It's my favorite game ever.
You beat it?
Yeah, royal and everything.
Okay. Well, apparently, like, he's able to be given the option to marry a man.
When?
I don't know.
Are you talking
But
about
in
Strikers?
No.
I never beat Strikers.
Like, 'cause it says, like, throughout the game, like, he's only able to, like, date or, like, be interested in women, but, like, when it comes to, like, asking who he wants to marry, he's able to pick a man.
I don't think you're ever given that option.
Interesting.
Where did it show that redhead from Gravity Falls had bisexual energy? I thought she was straight. We're gonna find out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why,
so
how is she
one of the
bisexual?
creators, it wasn't shown in the show, but the creator did imply that she is bisexual.
Imply.
Yes.
At least she didn't date
So
a
this
12-year-old.
one's in a tweet.
But
So as you know-
Joker for Persona. Well, he does give off twink energy. I can't lie.
No, stop.
He does.
Um,
he would get
yeah.
it. He would get it. Yeah, he would.
So on the left we have the bisexual pride flag, and then on the right we have the biromantic pride flag, which is similar intentions as the bisexual flag, but it emphasizes romantic attraction, thus the heart in the center.
I see.
Do you have any questions about bisexuality?
Joker isn't supposed to be there, but he also so is.
Hey, according to my research, it is like confirmed. Like I said, like when I was like picking people to represent, I didn't do it if it was like speculated, but like
I knew Cora
according
was
to the community,
was
it's like kind of like confirmed in canon. But I'm sure that people who are more into the fandom would know more.
Next.
Yes, next.
I know what pansexual means. I know this one.
Yes. Pansexual is the orientation with the potential for emotional, romantic, or sexual attraction to people of any gender. So we have
that bitch from Owl House.
Why?
I hate her. I thought she was so annoying.
Oh my goodness. Stop. I like her character a lot. But she is
She didn't
pansexual.
deserve my beautiful
Deadpool,
king.
Loki.
She didn't deserve him.
What? I think. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway,
My beautiful king,
on.
the golden masked dude. Ugh. Hunter. That's his name. Yeah, Hunter. She didn't deserve him.
Yeah, so the original creator of the pansexual flag is not really known, but it's brought awareness to the community, to the people who feel sexual attraction to any gender. And then the biromantic flag, the pan-romantic flag was created by another DeviantArt user, or mod specifically, the mod of the Pride Flags account. And again, it just emphasizes emotional and romantic attraction over like the sexual attraction.
I'm sorry. I forgot I put up some aspect, just entered chat and put an emo and it just flew across my screen. I forgot I did that. How are you?
How are you?
Aspect, how are you?
We can move on to the next slide if
We're
you would like.
We're looking at gay agenda. No, did I interrupt you? I'm sorry. Alistair!
No, you're fine. Yes, Alistair is asexual, confirmed.
Good. I fucking hope that bitch gets no pussy.
So, what? Asexuality is the lack of sexual attraction to all genders, and it's an umbrella term. So, I think the next slide has more of the flags that are under this umbrella term. But for this flag, the earliest known use of the term asexual was like in the 1700s, but it didn't really mean what it means today. But yeah, black means asexuality.
I don't want to be asexual anymore. It has been
Gray means
character,
gray asexuality, and demisexual. White is non-asexual partners and allies, and purple is the community.
Why is purple community?
That's a good question because they often change what purple represents. Like in the bisexual flag, purple represents attraction to two genders. So it depends on the flag. You know, like I said, and the creator.
In the bisexual flag, it's a representation of attraction to both genders. Does that mean that one of them is red and the other one's blue? Which one's blue? Is girl blue?
So the bisexual one was pink, purple, and blue. So the pink represented attraction to those of the same gender. Purple represents attraction to two genders, and the blue represents attraction to...
There's a bug on my screen!
Run!
There's a bug on my screen! I gotta get it off. I'll get it off. Here, buddy. Come on this napkin. I'm totally not gonna do anything bad to you. Get on it. Get on it. If you don't get on this, I'm going to fucking murder you. Yeah, there you go, buddy. You're in my trash can now. Bye.
Zeus wants to learn about pride.
He's gone
too.
now. I'm safe. Continue.
Oh, Zeus, what an icon. We can move on to the demisexual and gray sexual flags.
So, I've heard about this. I know what a demi boy and a demi girl are.
Ooh, so
But barely.
that's close to these flags, but that's not these flags specifically. Demisexual on the upper left hand. Demisexuals are people who have feelings of sexual attraction to someone only after forming a deep emotional bond with them.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's just everyone. Or it should be, at least.
You'd be surprised. I mean, this flag was created specifically for the people who feel like they were not included in any other flags. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel this way but don't realize it.
Yeah, I see in your bio aspect you're a demi boy.
Demi boy.
I'm a
And
demi
then
boy in a
the gray
demi
asexual
world.
kind of confused me a little bit, I think. Let me see. So, like, the gray asexual is also known as gray A.
Grade A is
Which is
crazy.
between asexual and allosexual, which
Owl?
basically means allo.
Owl.
Yeah. So basically, like, their experience can be from having no sexual attraction to having some sexual attraction, or it occurs infrequently or at low intensity or in an ambiguous way. So they're like kind of like, that's why it's like, you know, they're kind of in that gray area because like it can happen sometimes or it can not happen at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So then the colors represent for the demisexual flag. Black means asexuality, gray is the asexuality and demisexuality, white is sexuality in general, and purple again here means community. And then for the gray A, purple means asexuality or no sexual attraction, gray is an episode of attraction, and white is allosexuality, which basically means someone who like experiences sexuality in like a normal way, I guess, so to say.
That's cool.
Yeah, just like a fancy way of saying like
Allosaurus used to be my favorite dinosaur too.
Yeah. We can move on to the next slide.
Aromantic. I know this one.
Aromantic and
This is what
demi-romantic.
my ex-girlfriend was.
Oh, so someone who does not experience romantic attraction.
She was really cold.
Oh, I'm so sorry. that you
Moving on.
experienced that, I suppose.
I'm serious.
And then
yeah.
demi-romantic is someone who's feeling of romantic attraction to someone only after forming an emotional bond with them.
Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it. I agree. Cool. Thumbs up.
And the origins of the demi-romantic flag are not really known, but it's believed to be inspired by the aromantic flag. And then the colors represent for the aromantic flag: dark green, aromanticism; light green, the aromantic spectrum; white, platonic attractions and relationships; gray is the gray aromantic people; and then black is the sexuality of the spectrum.
Like the triangle. Very cool.
Yes. For demi-romantic, black means sexuality spectrum as a whole. Gray is the gray aromanticism and demi-romanticism.
You put a lot of long words in this.
I know, right? There's so much terminology.
I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I can't do shit.
White is platonic and aesthetic attraction, which I honestly don't really know what that means. And then green is demi-romanticism or the aromantic spectrum.
Yeah, there was no characters you could find.
Nope.
I've seen them get less and less over the time.
Yep. So like after asexuality, I had a really hard time finding representation that like specifically used these labels. So that's, you know, I feel like it was an easier time to find like broad representation, but not like very specific representation, if that makes sense.
When do we get to the honorable mentions? That's my favorite part of the top 10 list.
That is a few slides away, I'm going to be honest with you, dear sir. But we have the last flags of this section, which is on the next slide.
Polly.
Yes. Sorry, I have a slight delay, so it takes a second for me to see that the slides have moved on. But we have the polyamory and polysexual
I feel
flags.
like you definitely could have found some characters for this.
You think so?
Yeah, like every harem anime ever.
That is true. I did not take enough time to do that, but that's so. But in the end, don't they just end up with one person? It's not like they're dating multiple
They're also
people.
complete scumbags.
Yeah, I suppose. So,
This is why I don't
polyamory,
like SAO.
flag on
I
the left.
agree.
The ability to love multiple people or be involved in multiple relationships with the context of mutual consent. And then polysexual is someone who is sexually attracted to multiple but not all genders.
Oh. I mean,
Yes.
that makes sense, yeah.
So for the polyamory flag, which is the one on the upper left hand with the heart and the infinity symbol, blue represents the openness and honesty of all parties involved in the relationship. Red represents love and passion. Black represents solidarity with those who must hide their polyamorous relationships from the outside world. Yellow, the value placed on emotional attachment to others. And the infinity heart sign represents the infinite love for multiple partners at the same time. And then the polysexual flag, which has the 3 pink, represents attractions to female-identified people. Green represents attraction to people who identify outside of traditional male-female binary. And blue represents attraction to male-identified people.
That flag's kind of not very eye-catching, I gotta admit.
Which one? The pink, the sexual, polysexual?
That one's kind of bland.
Yeah, I believe it like took inspiration from another flag, but I can't quite remember which one it is. But they changed the colors slightly.
It needs to be brighter. It needs happiness in it.
You should redesign it and then like submit it.
No.
And then you can be in this presentation.
No, I'm good, man. I'll take
you
my
can move on
chances.
to the next slide, Wolf. We have the gender identity and
Oh
expression
my
flag.
god!
Gender me this. Specifically requested by Arthur.
That's the fucking Rizzler right there. It's the gender Riddler.
We have
Gender me
transgender,
this.
non-binary, gender fluid, gender queer, intersex, agender, bigender, and demigender flags that we're going to be talking about. Which, oh my goodness. This I feel like this section kind of stressed me out a little bit, but I don't remember.
What is this section about? Oh,
Gender
I
identity
see.
and expression flags.
You just got it in my head. I'm kind of stupid.
No, you're fine. Wolf, next slide.
She's not here right now. We have to stall.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, the gender Riddler, guys.
Yeah.
Any
look at
questions
him.
about the gender Riddler? Any questions, chat? Oh, no. Holy shit!
What happened?
I don't know. That's the Celeste girl. That's the guy from Paper Mario.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
same
Yeah.
motherfucker from the other slide again.
Birdo,
Hey,
I'm shook right
That's
now.
crazy.
Bird. Yeah, I knew Birdo. I knew Birdo was
Virgo
trans.
is
I knew that.
transgender. Yes,
I knew
and
that.
then we have Madeline from Celeste. But you just beat that game.
I did.
I didn't know that either about Celeste.
Yes, actually, the creator didn't know themselves either, but then when writing one of their story arcs, they realized that they are a transgender person.
Honestly, I expected it. Well played. I
So-
felt it. And that fucker
As you may or may not
Steven
know.
fused with his girlfriend. What a freak. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy.
Stop!
I don't like
No,
Steven.
love
I hate him.
Steven.
I hate Steven. I
Oh
hate
my
Steven.
goodness. So transgender are those whose gender identity don't
Wait, is that
align with
Soul
the
Eater?
sex they were assigned with at birth. Soul Eater, yeah.
Cappy likes that character.
Yeah, they are non-binary. Which non-binary people are people whose gender identity does not fit within the traditional male-female binaries.
How is she
Um,
non-binary? I never really watched
who?
Soul Eater.
Krona?
Yeah.
They're like femme presenting, but I believe like in the manga more specifically, their pronouns swap from time to time. And it's also just canon. It's just like the creators
Is
have
someone
said
in this
that.
called non-binary, or am I crazy?
I consider myself non-binary, gender fluid.
Gender fluid. I used to know
Yes,
someone
yes,
who was
yes.
gender fluid.
I also consider myself non-binary.
I knew it.
Yes, yes. So for the trans flags, we have the light blue for boys and men, pink for girls and women, white for individuals who are intersex, transitioning, non-binary, and agender. And the non-binary flag, the purple stripe, symbolizes those who fall between the male and female binary. White stands for those who have multiple or all genders, and the black stripe represents those with no gender.
Woo.
Yeah. And the trans flag was specifically made in the way where the blue is on the outside, the pink, and then the white in the middle. So no matter which way it's flown, it will always be flown correctly to signify that, you know, trans people
flow both ways.
Yeah, like they're finding correctness in their lives, and like no matter what, like they are who they are. Like it doesn't matter.
That's cool.
Neat.
That's nice.
I like that.
Go ahead and go on to the next gender fluid flag and queer gender
What
queer flag.
the fuck?
Yeah, I had a hard
Emo.
after the last two flags, I had a hard time finding representation for like the more specific flags, as in here gender fluid flag. The only one I could find confirmed was BMO.
That's wild.
Yeah, so gender fluid people are people who have a gender expression or expressions, identity or identities that are not constant or fixed.
Meow.
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 I got distracted by the meows. I was just like, what am I hearing right now? The gender fluid flag. Pink represents femininity, white represents lack of gender, purple represents the combination of both masculinity and femininity, black represents all genders, including genders that do not align with femininity or masculinity, and then blue represents masculinity. And then gender queer, I kind of had a hard time understanding what this term meant. Gender queer.
Gender queer.
Yeah. So it's people whose gender identity doesn't fit within the male-female binary. Like it represents people who reject the static categories of gender. Gender queer people may see themselves as both or neither male and female or beyond this binary. That's kind of like the understanding I got of it.
Cool. I think
Lavender represents androgyny and people who identify as a mixture of male and female. White represents agender people. Specifically, it called this color dark chartreuse green, which represents people who identify outside of and without reference to the gender binary.
Okay.
Chartreuse.
Yes, but very specific chartreuse green. And we can move on to the next
You were
slide.
so anxious about doing all this. You're great. You're
I am
fine.
very anxious. Anyways.
Why the fuck is Steve girl? Steve thing. I don't know.
Stevani is like my representation of the intersex flag, which an intersex is a person born with physical sex characteristics that don't fit into the traditional definitions for male and female bodies. Intersex people are born with a variety of differences in their sex traits and reproductive anatomy. It's very different person to person. So that's why like it's, you know, there's not really like a definite definition because everyone who's intersex has like a different experience with it.
Agender.
Yeah. Agender flag. Agender are people who identify as having no gender or gender neutral. It can be
gender
literally
neutral?
translated to without gender. And they may like have any type of expression and like use any set of pronouns or no pronouns at all. Yeah.
So, chaotic neutral.
You could say so. For the intersex flag, the purple circle, or specifically the purple is used because it's seen as a gender neutral color. That's the same reason that they used yellow as well. And then that, I think I mentioned this before, but the circle represents wholeness and completeness. And, you know, the intersex people's potentiality. For the agender flag, the black represents the absence of gender, white represents the absence. Wait, what? They both say the same thing. They all represent the absence of gender. The gray represents semi-genderless, and green represents non-binary genders.
Wow, they all say it means nothing.
Yeah, it all, it's just all different ways to express nothingness or somethingness. And Stevani is a good way to represent like intersex because it's two people combined, so there is both like genders in there, if that makes sense.
Okay. That everything?
Yeah.
All right.
And then we have the last two flags of this section,
Gender.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of information about these flags, even though they're more known and more popular within the community. But we have the bigender flag, which is a gender identity that describes people who experience more than one gender, either at the same time or at different times. The term can literally be translated as two genders or double gender. And there wasn't a lot of information about how this flag was created or the origins of the flag. It just kind of, started being used. Doesn't even really have any information about what the colors mean specifically. But yeah, the bigender flag is right there.
Right there is crazy.
Yep, it's right there. And then we have the demigender flag, which again, there's not a lot known about how this flag was created or how it just started being used to represent demigender. But demigender is a non-binary gender identity that describes someone who partially identifies with a gender. If that makes sense.
There's a bug crawling on me. I got scared.
Oh no, you're scared.
There has been a fly flying around my room and on my computer screen this entire time. It's a single fly. And it's driving me fucking crazy.
Sounds like you need a fly swatter or something.
Fly swatter? Literally, I've never had flies in my room till I opened my window for one day, and now they're everywhere, and it's pissing me off.
You need one of those lights where they just fly to.
Yeah, is that a fly thing? I thought that was a moth thing.
Yeah.
But oh my, I hate them. They suck. I killed one. I murdered one in cold blood. Intersect.
Any questions about these last two flags before I move on to the... Oh, Wolf already clicked. Never mind. Yes, we have the intersectionality pride flags, which is the last flags we're going to be going over before the honorable mentions. There are several pride flags that incorporate intersectionality and highlight underrepresented groups, which we'll see in the next three flags. You can go ahead and move on to the next one, Wolf.
Oh, what? Colorful. My eyes hurt.
This shit looks like a Facebook
pride flag of Africa. So, this flag was debuted in 2019. It was created by the Pride of Africa Foundation, and it's the first Pan-African LGBTQ plus flag. It's inspired by all of the flags of the countries in Africa. I saw a little video about how the flag can change because of all the flags they use to build this flag, basically. So there's actually really there's a few different versions of this flag because it can be represented in a lot of different ways, but this is the most known one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on to the next one. Wolf, thank you.
I know this one.
Yes, the Queer People of Color Pride flag. Queer people of color is a person of color, non-white, who identifies on the LGBTQ plus spectrum. This flag was first flown in 2019 at the San Francisco Pride Parade, but it rose more into fame during the protests of the Black the Black Lives Matter protests in 2020.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness.
Almost in one of them on accident.
On accident?
Yeah, I almost got hurt.
That sounds scary because
it was.
Yeah, those. I went to a few of those protests as well, and they got.
You went to New York?
I went to Philadelphia Black Lives Matter protests and the ones in Boston.
Boston.
Yes.
Poison.
The designer of this flag is not really known. But again, like it helps represent the Black Lives Matter movement and the intersection of queer and BIPOC communities. So this design overall pays tributes to the queer and trans people of color who began, the modern LGBTQ plus liberation movement. Red stands for life, orange stands for healing, yellow is sunlight, green is nature, blue is art, purple is spirit, and the shades of brown.
Here again.
Now are varying shades of people of color. Yeah, I'm here again. A lot of these. This one you can see like how it's nod to the original Pride flag, basically, because like a lot of the meanings interlap.
Why is your name Spirit?
You know what? It just transformed from soul to spirit over the years. I'm just a different type of ghost every year.
Why was it spirit? Or why was it soul? Why
soul
are you
leader.
dead?
I'm, life.
I see.
Yes. We can move on to the last flag of this section, which is one of my favorite Pride flags.
Bro.
Not because it has my name in it, but
long since passed. Oh no,
I had
they're dead. You're dead.
I had a special interest with the Two-Spirit terminology for a while. So, like, I did a lot of research on Two-Spirit a while back. Not now, but yeah. So we have the Two-Spirit Pride flag, which is an umbrella term to identify queer Native American individuals with traditional and cultural understandings of gender roles and identity. Two-Spirit has been around for like a really long time, like even before the colonization of North America. A lot of tribes describe two-spirited individuals in different ways, but normally it's just like a really spiritual way to say that like you identify with both the binary of man and woman, but also outside of it. And two-spirit individuals express their genders in ways that do not conform to only man and woman. They kind of just like were able to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is super cool. This is like one of the most like, it just has like a lot of history behind Two-Spirit. I definitely recommend, if you've never heard of it before, to do more research. It kind of helps shows how like queerness has been around for a really long time. Like even before colonization, there have been tribes that, represented outside of these like normal binaries that we have created. But yes, the two feathers represent masculine and feminine identities. The circle represents the unification of masculine and feminine identities into a separate gender. And then the rainbow colors is to just represent the modern identities of today.
Yay.
Heck yeah. We can
honorable
move on to honorable mentions.
It's a cat!
Like that cat.
It's a little cat. I love that cat so much. I removed the background though, so sorry about that.
No, it's good. That makes
But
it
he
10
looks
times
so
better.
cute. I love his little face with his little hat and his little clothes.
He's so happy.
He's so cute.
He's so cool. He's so adorable.
He's the best little
That's
guy.
literally me. That's literally me.
So these next flags, I didn't do any research on, but I wanted to put them in just
Literally
because I
me,
thought
chat.
they
Look at
were
that. Look at the resemblance.
they were just like very interesting, I guess, or kind of known, I guess.
Uncanny.
You can move on to the next slide when Goku's ready.
Boy.
Why is there a paw print on that?
Where? Oh, okay. So we have the Ally flag and the Bear Brotherhood Pride flag.
I could guess what the Ally flag was. I was invited to the Pride Ally Club in one of my high schools.
Oh, really? That's cool. Did you go?
Like twice.
Oh no. Yeah.
I
So
wanted
basically,
to
like,
impress
you...
a person I was seeing at the time, and you know.
Oh, how nice, I guess.
I mean,
Oh
it
no, there's a
was.
fly in my... There's a fly in here now. You made your
Ha
fly. Oh my goodness, it's on my computer.
That's it. I'm closing the window before something happens.
Yeah. The fly flew all the way from the East
Who's
Coast to the West
stinky
Coast.
now, bitch?
That's crazy. My cats are chasing it. Oh my goodness. But
My
yes,
cat killed a mouse the other day. It was
oh
crazy.
my god, how terrifying.
Anyway, yeah, I'm aware of the ally. All we really did there was play with dominoes, which was kind of weird, but.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't do too much research on the Bear Brotherhood Pride flag.
What is
but
that?
it is like another way to represent gay men, but specifically
Hairy gay men
who are like, yes, like who are larger.
I know what a bear
hairier,
is. I remember this.
Like rugged. So it just represents like that masculine side of
I get it.
the queer community.
I get it. It's not
I thought
femboy
that was pretty
twinks.
interesting.
It's big burly men.
Yeah, it's like basically the opposite. Yeah.
I understand.
On to
I
the
get it
next.
now.
We have the gender flux and omnisexual.
Omnisexual? Now I'm omnisexual. What will you do now?
Which, again, I didn't do too much research on these flags. I know like gender flux is a person whose gender who experience with their gender identity changes over time. Like it changes in intensity, and like one day they might feel really connected to being a man, and like the next day like they'll feel more connected to being non-binary. That's my kind of understanding of it. If anyone knows more about the gender flux flag, be free to post it in the chat. And then omnisexual is a sexual attraction to people of all sexes and gender identities, wherein gender plays a role in one's attraction.
Honorable.
Yeah. Moving on to the next two.
Can we go back to the cat?
We sure can.
Oh look, it's aspect. A demi boy.
Yeah, this is what you were talking about earlier. Demi boy, demi girl. Demi boy is someone who is partially a boy, partially, not entirely, identifies as a man or masculine, also known as demi male, demi guy, demi girl, same thing. Person who partially identifies as a girl, not entirely identifies as a woman or female, but kind of feels somewhat attached to
Kakarot. I feel like a guy only
masculinity or
sometimes.
femininity.
Kakarot,
And
I'm
then
a pretty
lastly,
princess. What
Disability Pride.
I love album covers.
Yeah, these
This
are
looks like
the
wired.
disability pride flags. The
That looks
first
like
one created
Among
is
Us
over here
wired.
on the left, but yeah, that one was actually the one on the left was actually changed because it triggered
It's hurting my eyes. I'll be
people
honest.
with certain disabilities. Yeah, so like that's why they changed it.
Why'd they make it like that then? That's so.
The zigzag was supposed to like represent like how people
How
with
their life
disabilities
is not a straight
function through
line.
life. Yeah, how they have like obstacles that they need to overcome. But
That flag
like I
is
said,
an obstacle I need to overcome.
the zigzags like triggered some people's sensory disabilities, so they changed it to the more recent one on the right hand side, which the red is physical disabilities, gold is neurodiversity, white is invisible disabilities and disabilities that haven't been diagnosed, blue is emotional and psychiatric disabilities, green is sensory disabilities,